Hello, grade 9. My name is Hanan bin Karduz and welcome to computer science class. So, before we start our lesson, we will do a quick revision of our previous lesson. What is a computer software? You can use your mics to share your answers or you can write it in the chat. What is a computer software? So, a computer software is a collection of programs that tells the computer what to do and how to work. Second question, how many types are there of a computer software? 1, 2, or 3? So the correct answer is 2. There are 2 types of softwares, system software, application software. Last question. Can you give one example of application software and one example of a system software? So, Windows 10 is an example of a system software and Microsoft Teams is an example of application software. Today we are going to study lesson number 5 from our unit 1. The name of our lesson is Computer Network. Objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to describe a computer network. Our keyword for today is computer network. Computer network is a group of connected computers and other devices. So before we actually start computer networks, we first need to understand what is meant by networks. Only if we understand the meaning of network, we can easily understand computer networks. So a network is a group of interconnected things. When multiple things are connected to each other, it forms a network. It can be anything. So whenever different things are connected to each other, we call it a network. Think about a network, something similar to your body's central nervous system. At the top of the network is the brain that handles all the traffic coming through. The brain is connected to your spinal and it distributes the signal to all of your body. A brain gives signal to the parts of the body and then it starts working. This one is the very basic example of a network. Now let's move ahead and see a few examples of a network. We have seen a lot of networks in our real life. Actually, we are surrounded by the network. The very first example of a network is rail network, where multiple railway lines or railway tracks are interconnected to each other for the trains. Second example is of a road network, where multiple roads are connected to each other for the vehicles or people. The third example is of a phone network, where multiple devices or mobile phones are connected to each other to share some information or the data. Can you define a network now? Write your answer in the chat or share it with your teacher using mics. I'll give you 20 seconds for this. Time up. Let's see what is a network. A network is a group of interconnected things. So when multiple things are connected to each other, it forms a network. We talk about the networks like rail, phone, or road. What do these have in common? What do you think? What is the common thing in rail, phone, or road? What we are doing is we are sending something from one place to another place. Let's take a look at a rail network. We have got the stations and the people who wants to travel from one station to another station. In reality, these stations are connected to each other using railway tracks. So we have got the elements station, track, and people. Same goes with the phone. We want to send a message from one phone to another phone. These phones are connected using signals. So we are transporting the messages over the phones using the signals. So our elements are phone, signals. So this is how we will start talking about computer networks. So we have got an activity. You need to list any 5 types of network and state what they do. So what you will do is you will write down any 5 types of networks and the description of what they do. You can write your answers in the chat or you can use your mics to share your answers. So I'll give you 1 minute and 30 seconds for this and your time starts now. And the time is up. I hope everyone finished. So let me share my answers with you. So I have got these 5 networks. The first one is airport network, where the system of interconnected airports are designed to accommodate air transportation. Second one is electrical grid, where an electrical grid is interconnected network for delivering the electricity from producers to the residences and businesses. Third one is water supply network, which provides a supply of safe drinking water to all the residences and businesses. Fourth is gas supply network, which provides a supply of natural gas to all the residences and businesses. And the last one is global shipping network, which is the worldwide network for maritime traffic. Now let's move ahead and see a computer network. Because you already know what is a network, you can easily define what is a computer network. We already know that the network is interconnected things. So the computer network is the group of computers connected to each other. A computer network is a group of computers and the other devices that are connected using the cables or radio signals. Other devices can be a mobile phone, a printer, a scanner, a computer system, a laptop. So when these devices are connected to each other using the cables, the wires, or the radio signals means wirelessly, we call it computer network. Elements of computer networks. The device in a network is called as node. And when we connect multiple devices, we call them nodes. These nodes are connected to each other using cables or wires. The cables or wires are known as link or communication media. We can also connect these nodes wirelessly using radio signals. So let's do a quick knowledge check. You need to answer the questions and I'll give you 20 seconds. So time is up. The first question was a computer network is a set of connected. The correct answer is computers. Question number 2, computer networks can be connected via cables or wirelessly. Activity 1.4, you need to describe and sketch a computer networks and submit it on LMS. So what you need to do is sketch a computer network, write down the name of the nodes and submit it on LMS. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you in the next lesson. Bye. Take care.